It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez kicking off for Indianapolis.
Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw down on first down. And quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
Come on, baby.
And the defender it's going to lead to third down. You look at this Colt defense, and they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
You have to like the way that they played in the first month. They have to be very proud of being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Hey, check that, street.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
You have to figure with this offense on second and inches, they're in ideal shape, but then they end up getting an incompletion, a run stuffed on third and inches, and you look around and say, how did it become fourth down?
First down as he gets this to the 47. out to throw. And this one quickly to Lamb. Through the middle of the field. CeeDee Lamb, his second touchdown on the season.
That QB sneak.
Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 11, can. 11.
Now the Central Florida product is Tajay. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 33 and a first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
On first down, back to Harvey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Dot. 11 empty. Dot.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
12, 11 empty. Dot.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he'll take this and run.
Burrow do what?
Slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. The 3rd conversion successful. A gain of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 down inside the 20.
11. Here we go. 11 Thomas. Hey, can. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. R.J. Harvey from 19 yards away. And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Sly is out to good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make extra break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Second and 6. Now he's going to step up and run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I don't even run
anything that was
it like that.
But when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Let's go. Hey, 70, 70. Go,
on first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
no.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one, 28 yards on the ground.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they could run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And the Jaguar first down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 27. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's able to get 6, and nice pick up down to the 21. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, and their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to give him a first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Seven, our score after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10.
Ready? Check, man. Rig.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat on blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
9-yard line, second and 6. And they'll give him another shot here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down.
Which one is bad? Which one is?
Look in the middle of the field. He's got him right. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb. His second touchdown of the game. His third on the year.
This is my 4th game in 2 months.
Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
McPherson now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Jaguars 14, Colts 7.
Here's your stuff here.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So it's caught inside the 35.
Just wide open.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Slides up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. They'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had a short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field. And you're exactly right.
You should have caught that.
Now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. On the out route, it's landed to the ground. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will have the Jaguars first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on third down. They'll get this out to 2. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Back to throw now on second and 10. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. That's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now they'll shift things around. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get this well past midfield before being and stopped just before the 35. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Incomplete, falling to the ground.
So it looks like there's still some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
What up, though? Hello? Hello?
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it in.
Hello?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, what y'all talking
The
about?
end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion.
Okay.
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a
Yeah,
high percentage play call and see if they can get
Yeah, I
the
told him to let me know when.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Yeah, you can.
And he
Man!
won't be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th
All right,
down.
wait. You don't know what place you talking about?
McPherson on 4th field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is
Awesome.
good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell
Oh,
you
yeah, that's great.
a PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It is rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11, empty time. 11, 11, 11. God.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught
It's like I forgot they don't do that. They got straight for that.
for a Colts touchdown.
They just go for everything.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17. Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. Just
To the right side and intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. 11, MT, Todd. 180. 11, Thomas. 11, Thomas. Todd.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Gun. Todd.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw. And he'll take it down here just shy of 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz game. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And Burrow going to change the play.
11, MT. 11, MT. 12.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
17. Rigoberto Sanchez kicking off
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
I already talked to him.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 on this, something about
$15.
Somebody's new protein bar. Over 20 grams
What?
of protein, crisp veggies, for just $3.99. Subway's new protein bodies. Over 20 grams of protein for $3.99. Try all four. There's always a promise of a better you. Before you were never meant to be finished. Your biology knows how to thrive. Just need to
Look at you sometimes. I don't see you very often.
remember what you're made of.
Be here
Yeah.
I'm
One
using that.
score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Here we go. Tight. 19, 18. Not saying 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Jaguars 17. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Ready.
Completes this one to Pickens. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
18 Cardinals, Warriors 17. 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop the throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. It's taken to the 26. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
11.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
He was brought down by Zach Ball.
Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. 65 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Gun. 12. Right, 80. Stop.
From midfield now, Burrow. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Let's go.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Burrow changing things up here. After the sack on first down, Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Ready, ready. No, no. Here we go. Set. No, 19, charge. Ready.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down.
18, 5 here.
Looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So the false start will back them up 5. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, second and 15.
Cowboy 80, Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
Aaron McPherson on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception
gets through, and now an opening. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 25, here's second and 6.
12, 12, 12. What's this say? Sahad? 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Sahad?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
Come on, ready?
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Right, 80.
Here's Burrow. Touchdown, Colts. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
18 rounds, not 19.
2nd and 2. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Cut 19. Hurt. 65 catch. 18, pioneer.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They'll look to throw again. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A nice gain of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Ready.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bro, how they let him just come through that, just hit a lineman and just get off the block? That's bad. Bad, terrible.
Sacked right around the 17. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
But they got to do know these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A solid run of 11 there as he tucks it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
And he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Cougar 19, Panther Street, Panther Street. Warriors 17, Buffalo 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. CeeDee Lamb from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here.
Tough as nails, though. I'll be all right next season. So I remember my playbook.
4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1, ready? Gun, gun, gun.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now Burrow. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here we go. 11, wide 80. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Dot.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now, backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, breaking the football.
And get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. R.J. Harvey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts look like they're about to put an end. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here, trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
Yeah, everything been cool. I thought you was talking to somebody else. Nah, everything been cool,
The
man.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
You know what? That's getting better, man. I'm on a whole different. I'm on like a straight
This would be their 3rd straight.
eating right, eating healthy type
Throws
tip.
incomplete. That's Bowers.
Yeah,
And he's taken down. It's a gain
I've
of
been
3 from
pretty
the
good
17
at
to the
that.
20. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle
Yeah,
them after the catch, inbounds.
yeah, no, man. Everything going good with me, man. I'm focusing on faith,
20, here's 2nd and
just
6.
living right. Uh,
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to Bowers once again. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I don't know why I'm be going to Bowers.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's why, but on this, I had to back away. My youngest play basketball, man, and that'd be a lot. But their games are almost over with. I'll be announcing their games. Got to take her to from practice. So I'll be doing a lot. Plus, Madden take away from what I'm trying to do. But I'm just going to stay in highlight instead of trying to get in all them different leagues. Just exactly. That's how I am. It's cool and ain't, I don't be in the, that's why I DM, I don't be in the.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next
shit.
drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
I don't like losing to you, though. I was coming out planning to whoop you. Got whooped.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big.
I don't like losing it. All the old people I know, like you, Curry, Q, really, I've been in highlight, bro. It's about 8 years. Highlight was probably one of the first leagues I was in. Yeah, I stopped playing in that this year. I was playing in that and this, but I had left both of them. But that one, I ain't playing in that. I'm just playing in that.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Yeah. Yes, that stuff, man. That, woo. And then, you know, with me too, another problem, I used to be on YouTube, so I had to be on YouTube. Now I just play.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing.
Next year I'm going to come at y'all, though. Like, this is my playbook, but I ain't played in so long, I don't remember nothing. So once I really get off the field, I actually like mill roll, and I don't even play with it. Scramble up to QB. I tried, but I went past the line.
Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he's getting another interception to his ledger.
And that is caught on the right side.
Who won the Super Bowl last year?
The throw took him a little too far at second down.
I don't need it. I didn't know. As long as whatchamacallit, I ask him sometimes. That's the one who asked me to come back. What's his name? Sippy Cup. We call him Sippy Cup. Yeah, Raheem.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Then he drops it.
Yeah.
Struggles continue here.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker.
Byron back in there?
But they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to
I didn't see his name. I thought he was gone.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Man, Byron be happy. I beat James.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, come on, baby.
Third time. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game reserved for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, see, this is the ideal situation. The fourth quarter.
Look at that. This fool.
With a comfortable lead and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. You got to be competitive. I do want to be competitive.
As they come up now on 2nd down.
12.
That one looks like he'll throw
Nah,
here.
we on that.
They'll let this go for the
We on
end zone.
that.
And this one
All right, good game, man.
complete.
All right.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And under